Hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm in Napa Valley, California with Drew Cooper. Hey Drew.
How's it going?
How's it going? Drew and I just finished a big workout, so I'm feeling pretty athletic and stuff, and we're ready to get into ways to make your guys' golf swings better. Let's see you hit some shots first, Drew. Let's get straight to the golf shots. Drew just set this area up in his backyard, and he's been practicing like a fiend, trying to get back into it. So Drew, came up here to see you because you've got a great golf swing and you generate a lot of ball speed. But in general, what's your overall philosophy for like when you want to like develop a golf swing, or like, you know, you really want to start playing sharply?
Well, so developing a golf swing, I think it's kind of like be as athletic as possible, be as sort of not mindless, but like be very relaxed and target oriented. And,
yeah, like reactive.
Yeah, and then also feel like I've got a sense of the golf club just sort of swinging. That's what my dad always kind of taught me. So it's not like I ever search for positions. It's always just like this really relaxed swinging feel. Yeah. And then to get sharp.
So even when you're swinging 136 miles an hour club head speed, it's kind of relaxed feeling to you?
Yeah. It feels.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it feels like patience a lot of times.
Oh, okay.
So like it's a nice rhythm on the way back. There's a patience in the hands in transition where the body goes, and then things kind of whip through. So
would you say like one that you swing like 127 and then when you swing 135, the 135 will have like a little more patience?
Yeah, a little more patience and a little more, I guess towards the ball, a little more oomph in the legs and body.
At the time. Okay. Yeah. And then what were you going to say about then in the irons?
And then getting sharp, like getting sharp for like tournament play. Yeah. My thing is the same sort of feeling, but I start like visualizing shots. So I try and hit, you know, a draw followed by a low ball, followed by a high draw, and then think target. So I really don't think a whole lot of swing stuff. Yeah. To get sharp or to like feel speed. The swing stuff is always sort of like what helps me neutralize bad numbers. So if my path starts going, I don't know, 6 right and 8 degrees up with a driver, like then I start thinking swing thoughts. Okay, like for me, I tend to get my upper body too far back and I hang back and I start throwing things out to right field. So technique more is like path stuff.
That's the stuff for you. When you're watching other golfers, what do you think is the main thing you see other golfers doing that you're not doing, that you wish you could get them to do?
Like on playing golf?
Golf swing, yeah.
Yeah, I think be more athletic, a little bit looser.
Yeah, they kind of hold their athleticism in.
Yeah, and I think they start thinking like the club face needs to look a certain way in a certain point in time. Oh, okay. Rather than sort of like having it needs to sort of flow a certain way. Great. That's my feel. Okay,
Drew, hit this shot, and then I'm going to ask you immediately to pull out driver, and let's get some driver numbers just to see cold what you are. And this is the first time hitting balls today. All right, so that was an 8 iron, right?
6.
Oh, 6 iron. So that was, okay, that was a smooth 148 ball speed and 200 carry. So now, is this a new shaft for you?
Yeah, so it's a brand new one from Mitsubishi. The guys sort of hooked up with a prototype, so I don't know what it is, to be honest. I just know it is counterbalanced.
Oh, okay.
That's it. It's 46 and a half inches.
You like it, right? It was better for you?
Yeah, it feels really nice, and it tends to have much better stability on missing.
Are these in your way?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, so do you have a shape, when you're out here, do you have like a shape in your mind you're trying to hit?
I'm typically trying to hit a draw with a driver, or with all clubs, really. It's a nice little draw. If I want to hit a cut, I hit the same swing, I just open the face a bit. Okay. Same thing. Is that moving around?
Yeah. Nope. It's perfect. All right, let's see what Drew can do for us here. .192 ball and 1.49 smash right out of the gate. 345 carry. Wow, Drew. Damn. How was that one?
Stiff. No, but good swing.
Okay, good.
Nothing bad.
All right, so I want to see if we can get you kind of pumped up today to put up some big numbers for us. So what are you going to do to start to, I mean, we don't have to jump right straight to it, but what are the things that you do to make it go 200 rather than 192?
I mean, first it's just hitting some balls. So like I was going to say, to get up to speed, it's going to take 30 minutes just to hit balls. Yeah. As we start getting to like feeling good, we'll start getting some feelings of the body sort of falling on my left side while my hands are up high.
Oh, okay.
And then as I hit, I'm gonna push. We hopefully will see my left leg move because that means I've pushed off the toes.
Oh, okay.
So I'm hoping those things happen.
When you wanna like have a really good driving day, what do you do on the range or whatever first to kind of help assure that?
Okay, so good driving versus like long balls.
Yeah, good driving day on the course. Yeah.
So good driving day on the course for me, I'm trying to feel like I don't let myself get too far behind the ball because that's my biggest issue.
Oh, okay.
So the more centered I feel and the better I get my sort of pelvis to get back to my left foot, the more passive I can be through the ball.
Okay.
And I want to see balls that draw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there really is patience in your swing there.
Yes, that was thin.
That was 187. Golly, that would be 15 miles an hour faster than I ever hit it, and that was thin. $195, 194.5. So Drew, where is the point of effort-wise? Where's the point of diminishing returns for you as far as like, you know, you could do like 100%, or you could do like 90. What do you like on a golf course, like playing in like, you know, a big tournament?
Yeah.
What effort level are you swinging driver at?
Depending on the type of course, like if it's like so you're Long Beach, like Rec Park.
Yeah.
Like 90-ish, because I can lose it left and right.
Yeah.
If I'm on a course for the Northern California people, like Hidden Valley or something where I'm losing golf balls, it's like 80-ish.
Oh, okay.
Or I might just hit a bunch of 2 irons.
And then there's maybe a couple shots on a golf course a day, like 1 or 2 that you're getting into 95 or so.
Yeah. There'll be a few, like, or if I go play Torrey Pines, I'll just let it fly. Like I'll just go get it because distance is going to give me more an advantage than hitting it a little bit straighter.
Yeah, gotcha. So you're usually hitting at about
90-ish.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
At least that's what it feels like.
Yeah, that's cool because standing here, you guys probably can't hear it, but I hear a whoosh in your backswing. I hear a whoosh here and then a whoosh before you hit it. So you're getting the backswing flowing and moving pretty darn forcefully. Yeah,
like it feels so. That's a good point. So one of the things I do, or I've learned through, I guess, Dana's online coaching, Dana Dahlquist and Josh Koch, is that they'll kind of recommend this Henrik Stenson sort of hands go forward, body goes backwards, and you kind of throw the ball or throw the club back. So you think handle forward, body back, and then the club just whips backwards. So that momentum of the body traveling backwards throws the club with a little bit more energy instead of kind of picking it up and trying to put it somewhere.
Right. Yeah, you said that we were doing some kind of workout thing. You were telling me to throw. What was it we were doing in the gym? You were telling me to throw, with the sprints. So I was here and I was there and I was going to take this knee and this hand together,
throw them down the track,
throw it this way to get going. Yeah,
because that momentum helps pull things in a direction.
So like this, huh? If I'm thinking of this Stenson move that you're talking about, so you're going like that. Yeah.
So like if we grabbed a med ball, imagine like the med ball being 15 pounds, and you're going to let it travel in front of you, and then you're going to turn and throw it towards your down the line camera. Right. So something heavy, you couldn't just pick it up and throw it there. Yeah.
Like that. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. So if I'm going to throw the med ball back there,
you're going to kind of leverage it forward. Body goes back. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Exactly.
That's cool. All right, get back in there.
Gives you just like a little more rhythm.
Yeah.
Instead of snatching it away.
That sounded really good. I don't think you caught it.
I think it missed that completely.
So that's the new sim that you have there?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, it's really nice. The biggest difference I've found is that like the good shots are just as good as the old one, but the miss hits stay a bit more on the planet.
Yeah. When did you start playing golf?
Oh, so basically high school. So
okay.
like freshman, maybe 8th grade.
And how do you think you developed a swing that ended up having where you were towing it through impact, where 99% of golfers, when they start, get it going, like, you know, just like your sequence stayed athletic even as you were learning golf, and a lot of people, they destroy it, you know, they try to get some control or something, they end up
like the more
not
they
being
learn,
athletic.
the worse it gets.
Yeah.
So I think I was lucky to have good coaching.
Oh, okay.
So like I started with, my dad was a good golfer, college golfer.
Okay.
And he was the one that got me really into sort of like set up like a shortstop, swing it like an athlete, feel all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then I went in and got lessons from Kip Puterbaugh. So, and he had me swinging like, one of the earliest drills was a swing fan. And he tried to get me to feel like the body led the hands and the whoosh of the swing
it was
fan.
late. Yeah.
So that was like a big, like right when I started learning golf, those two things I think really helped.
That was like, for years, that was the feeling you were...
that was it. It was like, he wanted me to out here and I'd kind of turn and everything was like basically way out here.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was lucky, I think, in a sense. And then the older I've gotten, I got good coaching from Devin Bonebrake, who kind of enforced that the more I pull on the club, the more I'm going to stop my body and flip.
Oh, okay.
So then we started working on feeling like I'm letting it out early and turning hard.
Yeah, that's Monty's big thing now.
Yeah. And then Dana more recently has kind of driven more of the same, but he's the one who got me into this idea of feeling my upper and lower center. My upper center stays a little bit more in extension so that I can stay on top of the ball a bit better.
Okay. Show me how you would do that wrong.
Do it wrong? So I would sit here and it'd look like this.
Rather than
feeling like as I go back, my left leg or my right leg pushes in the ground.
Oh, okay.
And it feels like my right shoulder gets nice and high.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. 194. 194.4, 1.5 smash. What's the smash you usually get on this? 1.5?
Yeah, it's somewhere between 147, 145.
Okay.
Like a real bad miss hit's gonna be 145.
Okay.
Big heel shot.
So as you're getting warmed up and you're hitting more shots, what do you think the future is with you with playing?
Oh, I mean, I hope, well, we've got 1-year-old twins, so right now it doesn't look like much, but I'm hoping I get to play some more amateur events.
Yeah.
I'd like to just play more, period.
Yeah.
So that was the reason we've set this up, is just with the kids, I don't even drive to the driving range, so this has been great.
Yeah.
But I'd like to do NorCal mid-am stuff. I'd like to US mid-am stuff.
Yep.
If I can get sort of some time, basically.
Do you have a handicap now?
Well, so before the kids were born, it was plus 2.3.
Okay.
But that's, I highly doubt I'd play to that right now.
Yeah, I love that whoosh that you make in the backswing. How much do you think your right arm bends in the backswing?
I mean, mine feels like maybe 90 degrees, maybe.
Maybe less.
Yeah, maybe
even
less.
Wider.
Yeah.
That's like, when I keep talking to a lot of coaches, they say that's really a huge difference maker, and how much that, like a lot of poor players, they just bend it so much, and then they have to fling it, like that kind of motion rather than.
Yeah, feeling nice and wide. Yeah.
That was good. I'm just going to grab this camera and I'm going to hold it close to you here. It's because I'm hoping, even with the wind noise and stuff, that people can hear this whoosh that I'm hearing at the top. Yeah, that's great. 195 ball. Yeah, because one of the things that I was looking at that I did a big video about was there's this guy from Yale called Dr. Robert Grober, and he figured out that elite golfers are using 1 time force this way and 2 times force that way, whereas most poor golfers are using about 1 time force this way and like 8 times force that way. You know?
Right.
What do you think when you're feeling like really sharp and balanced? What does the ratio feel like to you from effort back to effort through?
I mean, 2 to 1 or 1 to 2 sounds real close.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say, if anything, it's probably closer to me.
It's 1 to 1.
Closer that way than the other way.
Yeah.
The more I feel like
the same effort back, same effort through.
Yeah. So if I get to a point where I feel like I'm really gonna pull it, I'm not hitting the ball very well.
Like you said before, is it like same effort back, same effort through, and then just like a little more push at the very end?
Right. And then if somebody said, okay, like we're gonna challenge you to hit one hard, the swing gets a little bit different. I add a little more wrists and a little bit more
angles.
Yeah. So it's not as predictable. It's not as playable from like a what do you call it? Like a golf sense.
Yeah.
But there's always going to be a little more room for 202. So
wow, that was fast. So take a screenshot of that. 202. What's your backyard record?
I think 203 or that.
No, this is your backyard record. Yeah. If your longest ever was in Long Beach with Dana at 205, then I'm calling that the.
So you want that?
Yeah, take a screenshot of that. 202.4. Holy mackerel.
The biggest difference for me is that the legs are a bit wider.
Mm-hmm.
I drop the right foot back just a smidge.
Yeah.
Because the wider my feet get, the more behind the ball I'm going to get, the more up I'm going to hit on the ball. And the more up you hit, the more left your path. Okay?
Say all of that again.
So the further back my body is from the ball.
Okay.
So behind the ball.
Yeah.
The more up my swing path is going to be, my angle of attack.
Yeah.
Anytime your path goes up, it's going to be left. Because that's just the way the arc of a swing works. So I have to basically shift my swing direction to be that way so that I neutralize the up.
So you're swinging that way, but you're not really swinging to first base. You're still swinging straight.
Yeah, it's just like if you took that plane board,
like the hula hoop, and you just moved it,
and you rang it around.
Yeah.
The more, once you get to the bottom, the more up you go, the more left.
The faster you swing, the more up you go.
No.
Is that right?
Just the more up I go, so that's 8 degrees up.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I was looking for.
And so that's the club path going left 8 degrees, unless basically I'm shift my plane right.
Okay, I gotcha.
So it's a bit like, that's why it's not a golf course swing, because it starts to become like a bit.
How many up do you want to hit it on the golf course?
For me, I'd like to be around 3, maybe 4.
Yep.
But 2, 3 would be
That
great.
was good. That was good. You said it would take half an hour. We're getting close here. That was 135 club head speed and 202.4 ball speed. Well, I like the rebound. We're staying in the 200s. Well, how long have you had a Trackman?
About 1.5 years now.
Oh, okay.
So when
has it made a difference to your game, you think?
Big time.
Oh, yeah.
It allows me to sort of like hone in on what's actually happening compared to
feeling
what I
real.
think. Yeah, if I had good golf balls, so from here I'll be really excited on wedge distances. Yeah. At the range down there, it's a bit of a crapshoot.
All right, Drew, I'm going to give you like 4 or 5 balls to really get fast. So I don't really care how fast these first 3 go, but then after about 4, I want us to start putting up some big numbers. That's starting to sound really solid. Didn't catch that one. And if you'll notice, I've noticed this with this machine, with these machines, they never catch the best of the best.
I know.
You know?
I was gonna say that one felt really good.
The really good ones, they just don't catch those ones sometimes. That was good. Golly.
Drew.
Okay, so 194. We are all right. So now we're into your 5 balls here. So you got your 5-ball pot there, and
we're going for it.
Let's go for it. Come on.
Might have to take off the sweater.
I want to hear a big whoosh in the back and then really crack it through. Oh, you picked that one up good. All right, there we go. Same exact club head speed as the other ones, but 1.5 smash, which was a 199 ball. Loving that. And then we'll work on my train wreck of a driver swing. This is making me feel very slow. Very slow. $198.9 All right, final ball here.
Yeah.
Golly. All right, this has to be 203 for the title. Sounded loud. 203.
Oh, it's adjusted.
203.3, and then it got bounced down to 202.7. But we're gonna round that up. Oh, that was really good. That was really good. Wow, 366 yards. Carry. 366 carry. 7.9 up. It was only spinning at 1570. It was perfect for that ball speed. Wow. All right, take a break, and I'm gonna get in here and try to. Did you ever mess around with for speed that inter-abdominal pressure stuff that Dr. Rob talks about?
No, so I think I do it naturally because
like tensing, relaxing, tensing again. Yeah.
So there's another guy, Stuart McGill.
He was under him. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And he talks about that.
Yeah, he's got a whole DVD set on it.
Oh, okay.
But there's these pulses.
So exactly. Yeah. So you don't even need to work on it because it's just there. All right. My main thing recently, Drew, is I've been hitting a lot of shots where I'm like that.
Yeah,
and my knees are apart and I'm not really through it. So we'll see what I can do. We did a full workout earlier, but I'm feeling pretty strong. So let's just see. Number one priority, hit the net.
Good.
Kind of finished. 161 and 149 smash, so I'm loving that. Yeah. Club, everything else was pretty slick. So he hit his 366 carry. That was 273 carry. What a difference. All right, Drew, I know you're not a teacher, but let's get into how can I, because we were talking about before when we were by the pool about usable speed. Yeah, so for me, more than anything, even more than like moving my body fast or anything else like that, I'm just not sweet spotting it very often.
Yeah.
So that's the thing I would say. One more and then I'll give you a little task here. I actually do like this mat. You really grip the ground with it.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, like you don't really need golf shoes so much because you're kind of into it already. Okay. A little better. 160. All right, Drew, so if I was going to give myself a self-analysis of it, I go kind of like with the med ball throw. I go in this way and then kind of go that way a little bit, you know? Right. Whereas I think the big difference between you and me in the backswing is you flow to the back and then sit and flow this way, whereas I have a top to bottom sequence and you're bottom to top naturally.
Right.
So how can you help me get some more speed? My
biggest feels for both those things are those things I talked about.
You can stand here.
The feeling is though, like, it's almost like if I was going to pick up something heavy and I was going to if I had a 20-pound bucket in my hand.
Well, why don't you go grab your medicine ball, because he keeps coming back to that, and I'm going to pause this stuff for a second. Okay, guys, that's about the end of this video, but you're really going to want to see the next video here on Be Better Golf with Drew Cooper, because he starts talking about the forces and motions in his swing and how to get the sequence working the right way to really produce consistent power. And I was able, using some of these methods that Drew's talking about here, to get my highest ever ball speed. So you're really going to want to see that. I think it's going to help out a lot of golfers, and just a really interesting perspective. Thanks for watching, everybody. Click the subscribe button to see that, and a lot of really cool, exciting stuff coming up. So click the post notification bell as well.